This Touring Amateur 25.5. We go racing at the sound of the tone in less than 5. And we are off and running. First man around to loop's going to be Joseph McMackin, followed by Bobby Woods in the 2, Glen Shreve in the 3, Keasler up into the 4. Chris Johnson making moves from the 7 spot up into the 5. Tim Smith in the 6, WInburn in the 7. Diaz in the 8, followed by Boston and Brittain. Your leader, though, car number 1, Joseph McMackin. Remember, top driver will bump up into the A main. Right now, that is car number 1, Joseph McMackin, the all-white car, making his way into the infield once again. All white is your leader, working his way down around the boot, through the short chute into the S section. And down the straightaway goes McMackin. Glen Shreve in that 2 spot. That is car number 3. Shreve, the all-red car, in the carousel. He's got Keasler right behind him. Keasler in that mustard yellow. Keasler trying to put pressure on Shreve as they work their way down the straightaway. McMackin trying to distance himself from second place. Glen Shreve, gap right now, 1.6 seconds. 1:15 down, 3:45 left to go. Race 2, Formula 1B. You guys should be intact. Joseph McMackin in that top spot. McMackin working his way in through the S section. Gap between first and second showing at 1.4 seconds. McMackin catching the dot, working his way into the carousel. McMackin now into the S section. Oh, we got one off the track. He was going for ankles on that one. At the top, we got Joseph McMackin leading the way. McMackin working his way once again down the straightaway. The all-white car is your leader. Glen Shreve, the all-red, in second. Rodney Keasler in that mustard yellow in third. 1.6 is the gap between first and second. Then we got 1.3 between second and third. Chris Johnson, Tim Smith in the backfield battling out for that 4th position. Half second between those 2 drivers. We got Bobby Woods in the 6, Boston in the 7, WInburn in the 8, Brittain in the 9, Diaz in the 10 spot. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go, gentlemen. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Halfway there. Joseph McMackin leading the way, trying to go tone-to-tone, bump up here in Touring Amateur 25.5. McMackin working his way once again, right side of the track. Left side for spectators. Down the straightaway he goes. All-white car, your leader. Glen Shreve trying to close that gap. Gap now down to 1.2 seconds. So Glen Shreve now reeling in McMackin. That is the battle shaping up for the lead between the all-white and the all-red. Down the straightaway they go.
2 minutes left.
3 minutes down, just under 2 to go here in race number 1, Touring Amateur 25.5 B main. Sometimes that BQ screw is a curse here at Snowbird Nationals. McMackin trying to break that curse right away here in 2020. Glen Shreve making a mistake in front of the driver's seat. That's going to give McMackin some breathing room.
Do you have it set to print after it's done?
No.
You could. We'll do one copy so you can give it to him for awards.
Leader working his way down the straightaway once again. .350 down, 1:10 to go. Our leader working his way in through the sweeper, the all-white car. Oh, Joseph McMackin, Glen Shreve still holding on in second. Gap now at 1.8 seconds. As our leader's going to be working up on traffic.
1 minute left.
You heard the lady, just under a minute to go. Our leader, Joseph McMackin, the all-white, working his way around the carousel, down in front of the driver's stand. Through the short chute into the S section. Down the straightaway once again. He's got a whole gaggle of traffic he's coming up to. First car lets him on by. Glen Shreve in the 2, Keasler in the 3, Smith in the 4, Johnson in the 5, Woods in the 6, Boston in the 7, Diaz in the 8, Jason Brittain in the 9, Troy WInburn in the 10 spot. Glen Shreve trying to capitalize on the traffic going on in front of McMackin. Gap still showing a 1.8 seconds with 20 seconds left to go. 1.7 now the gap with 12 seconds left to go. McMackin slicing and dicing through traffic. Glen Shreve gets through the traffic. And that time has elapsed. McMackin has a few turns left. And McMackin's going to bring it around to take the win here in Touring Amateur 25-5. Cross the line, you will be done. And everybody is done. And congratulations, Joe McMackin, breaking the curse, taking the win here in Touring Amateur 25-5. Glen Shreve finishing
Joe
second.
McMackin from wire to wire. You take the win. Camera. So now you bump up. You said you hoped you did better, and now you.
Yeah, I did better.
And you're from South Carolina. What's your local track?
So the City RC.
All right, congratulations, man. Here's your plaque. Here's your medallion. Big smile right here.
I'd like to thank Dave Johnson for the help with the setup on the car. So, yeah, and everybody at the track, the local track, the place to run and practice.
All right. Congratulations, man. Good luck in the A-Main. Second, third place.
All right, so we're going to need McMackin, Shreve, and Keasler to tech. McMackin, Shreve, and Keasler, take your cars to tech, please.